Hi everyone, Dr. K, naturopathic sports medicine doctor. Today, summarizing what we discussed January 28th on our live podcast, How to Stick to a Diet. So, nutrition can be very frustrating. So, you need to be comfortable living in that gray area of tomorrow you're going to read a paper that says, coffee is amazing, and then the next day you're going to read one that says it's horrible for you. So, you need to be comfortable being in that gray area where it may change and realizing that food today is much different than it was, even 50 years ago. So based on the soil, based on how it's grown, how it's processed, just bear that in mind when you're thinking of the quality of the foods that you're choosing and putting in your body. Eating what you enjoy is actually very important, whether it be from a cultural standpoint, from we all have different reasons why we choose certain foods. So enjoy what you're eating, but also be realistic about how frequently you're having it, and keeping a food log can help. Just making a mental note of, okay, well, today I had takeout, tomorrow I'm going to make sure that I really get my greens in because didn't eat too many vegetables yesterday. No matter what food philosophy you end up choosing, make sure that water is your first priority. So many of us think that we have enough water or we really don't drink any at all, and I cannot stress enough how important that is. So making it your first priority, so the first thing that you have in the morning and the first thing that you think of. The other thing to consider too is when you have something dehydrating like a caffeinated beverage, making sure to make up that volume in water as well. We always want to go cold turkey with things, so just go really hard. However, the most stable changes are the ones that are made slowly over time. So do remember that when you are making those changes. Choosing the right food plan to follow can be really tough. So as I say, make sure that it suits your lifestyle. If fasting is not for you because you have low blood sugar, definitely don't do fasting. If you're more of a snacker, stick with that. If you like, 1 to 2 meals a day, that's fine too, but just really find and stick with what works for you. Bear in mind that how you set up your kitchen, for example, really makes a difference. If you have a bowl of fruit always available versus, a bowl of muffins, it's what you see, right? Whatever's convenient and what you see. So if you start changing what you have as convenient and what you see, you're not going to miss the other stuff. So it's that whole out of sight, out of mind thing kind of helps when you're thinking of your kitchen setup. Meal planning and meal prep absolutely do take a lot of time. However, they save time during the week, hopefully. And, if you're not a chef, that's okay. Grab a roasted chicken from the grocery store that's already done, grab a bag of salad, boom, throw it together, maybe put some avocado, throw some chickpeas on there to make it more exciting. But you don't have to be a chef to get meal prep in. It's really about finding what works for you. The all-time best advice I have is no snacks after dinner, and that has to do with improving your sleep quality and also prevention of Alzheimer's, dementia, Parkinson's. It's huge. It's absolutely huge. And then finally, think of your choices by putting them through a filter. Is this food going to help me improve my health and get to my goals or not, right? Yes or no. And you want to try to have more yeses than you do nos. So aim not to take things out, because when we feel deprived, you kind of want to fight against that. So I would say you'll have better success with adding things in. So if you want to have takeout, that is absolutely no worries, but add a side salad to that, right? And make sure that you have that first, and that, you maybe half the portion or any way that you feel like you can get those veggies in, just to kind of balance things out. If you want to hear more, just make sure and refer back to our January 28th live episode that we did with EBO MM3 and Wing Community Center. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.